So, this ain't the first take. I did look into Ichibei already, but there's an issue with the recording, so Ichibei's reaction ain't going to be live, but the rest will be. So you have Kiryu, Ichibei, and Senjumaru. It's going to go from 11:30 to 12:12. The individual banners, you're only going to be summoning for the main characters on these banners. The filler is just a bunch of premium. Not really worth summoning for any of the characters in the premium, in the filler for the individual banners for each of these characters. So, Ichibei, he's tech. He has a melee strong attack for his attack types, and all attacks have weaken. And I gotta say, K-Lab needs to do better with how they tell you what the skills do. Because some of these skills rarely get used. And a casual person is not going to know what the heck some of this stuff does. I think this is one of the biggest problems that K-Lab has with some of these characters. But we're going to look at Soul Reaper, Quincy for the killer, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in a bit. Strong attack recharge time minus 12% max, standard. Frenzy +1 and Berserker 100% for the gauge effect. So yes, this is a gauge character. That's good. The innate skills have Sprinter +1, Long Stride, which is pretty good. This means you run faster. This means like every time you do that flick with your thumb, or if you're playing on the mouse, like the flash step, you go longer distance for each flash step. So that's what Long Stride is. Paralysis duration minus 100%. That should be fairly obvious. But the issue I have here is certain things like Gauge Rampage. I can't remember specifically what this does because we only got this like one time before, 2 times before maybe. And it's rarely ever used. So I cannot remember. And this is someone who actually looks at these skills pretty much every time there's a new banner. And heck, when there's a should you summon banner. You really need to do better, K-Lab. Because I'm not a casual in that sense. I'm more hardcore, more closer to the hardcore percent than the casual percent. And there's nowhere on this page, at least from what I'm scrolling up and down real quick, that would tell me where this is or what this does specifically. So I'm assuming it's like regular Rampage. For those who don't know what regular Rampage is, it's 2% more damage for every enemy you beat. Okay. So that means 2% more damage. There's got to be a cap, right? Yes, it is. It's 100%. So you can do 100% more damage. And that's not to normal attack or strong attack. It's everything. So special attack, your strong attacks, and your regular normal attacks that you're able to do. All that get more powerful. Now, does this do the exact same thing? Or does this affect only like boost like the gauge percent? I don't know. And they don't have anything that really tells you anything. K-Lab, please do better. You really need to do better on this for the casual side. Maybe that's one of the reasons why maybe some people don't stick around is because they don't understand what half of this shit means. They got to come to us, and a lot of the people will not come to us. So, yeah. That's my personal rant aside. Overall, this character is solid. You have a gauge effect plus spiritual pressure plus 50%. You have Marauder, so, that's good. It's better than Guard Break. Definitely going to be very helpful. Gauge effect, strong attack recharge 30%. So that means when the gauge effect takes effect, you're going to get a 30% reduction in all your strong attacks at the time of when the gauge effect goes live. So if you use your 3rd strong attack right before this goes live, it's going to bring that cooldown down by a lot. Like really quickly. So that is really going to be beneficial. Start gauge plus 70%. So you're going to start with your gauge at plus 70%. So that means you only need to get 30% of the gauge for your first time. This does not apply in Brave Battles. That's why it says except in Brave Battles. Weakened defense. That means his special attack is going to... special move. Like the special move attack that you do, the really cool cinematic one. That, honestly, gonna really help with that, because it's gonna weaken defense, but that only applies when you use that. Overall, I keep looking at it and I'm like, this has to be something. This got to be the 100% more damage with something related to gauge. Because otherwise this character seems a little bit lackluster in my opinion. Yes, you're getting 100% more damage in Frenzy +1, so you're going to be Frenzy +2. But Frenzy +2 is already standard. If this is Frenzy +2, and then you got the Frenzy +1, I would have been like, okay, now we're talking. But it's Frenzy +1 when the gauge effect is going. Spiritual Pressure +50%. Yeah, there's got to be something I'm missing with this. I'm going to have to look it up. Because this is ridiculous. This is definitely ridiculous. How much shit do I got to minimize before I get to what I want? So, yep, sorry I have to do this, but this is bothering the shit out of me. Gauge Rampage. I should not be having to do this. Okay. Okay, get the hell off, please. I hate when they pop up and it's like, here are all the cookies and shit. And it takes up half the page. So I can't read it. So. Gauge increases every time an enemy is defeated. So it is allowing you to get gauge more efficiently. So the rampage part is basically the enemies defeated. By you, not ally. So if you're going in a co-op thing, the enemies your allies beat does not apply to this. It's a character that you're using specifically. So, the gauge increases every time an enemy is defeated. So it's, yeah. Honestly, I guess with the gauge triggering more frequently, maybe the Berserker 100% plus the Berserker 50% here will matter. I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see what the gameplay looks like. Because, honestly, the jury is out on this one. He's going to be good. Don't get me wrong. He's going to be good. But I'm wondering if he's game-breaking good or if he's good. And I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully the other ones are better. So we have Senju Mara with attack type, melee strong attack. So she is speed. And she has a Hollow Killer. Strong attack recharge time is a standard of -12%. Marauder, Havoc 20%. Wait, did this guy not have Havoc either? Okay, he did. Thank you. I was wondering if, like, I overlooked that looking at the gauge rampage. I had to check. Havoc 20%, Marauder. See, she gets the Frenzy +2 right off the bat. Devastation is 60%. Damage to enemies not afflicted by an ailment, plus 100%. Oh, that's good. I like that. Hit enemies plus pierce iron skin. So she's the farm. Oh yeah, there's the farming character. So she's the farming character. Complete status immunity. Yep, I'm definitely liking this character better than Ichibe, to be honest. Because you're gonna get +5 potions, +5 super potions, +10 power droplets. Oh, so if you're looking for a good farming character, yeah, this is a character you're going to want to have on your party. Because you're getting +10 droplets and the +5 potions and super potions. Oh, and the +30% droplets right here that I completely either overlooked or I said it and wasn't paying attention to what I was saying. So, either way, yeah, this is a really good farming character. Hopefully her gameplay is good. Speed, attribute, character, special move, damage +30%. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this character a lot more. The Senju Mara has a lot more interest for me personally. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully I can pull her. Yeah, that would be nice. And then we got character. I was gonna say that was the version name. Kiryu, range strong attack. All attacks except strong attack 2 have paralysis. And her second strong attack is boost plus heal. Okay. Killer is human. Makes no sense, but okay. Strong attack. Oh, she's close. So she is the 14% recharge. Definitely. She's heart, right? Yeah, heart. So 14%. Definitely like that more. Let's see what her rest of her kit is going to be. Spinner +1. Medic. Freeze duration minus 100%. Okay. Frenzy plus 2 again. See, what the hell can you just do this for Ichibei? If you would have made him Frenzy plus 2 and given Frenzy plus 1 as with his gauge, I would have been a lot more satisfied with that character. He's still probably going to be pretty good, by the way, because a lot of characters that get released nowadays, especially for end of the month, are just like, can clear pretty much everything. Except for maybe the very hard Guild Quest. I'm not sure what state that's in, because honestly, I don't play Guild Quests, and I haven't really heard much about it lately. Havoc 20%, so God's Havoc. Berserkers 60%, Frenzy plus 2, Devastation plus 40%, so a lot of this is standard. Debilitator plus 5 seconds. Damage to paralyzed, why the hell? Paralyzed. I wanted to say paralysis and paralyzed at the same time. Anywho, plus 40%. Enhancer, Sharpshooter. Okay, so we got the ranged one, so glad they didn't give her guard break. Booster and status ailment spiritual pressure boost of 80%. Seems pretty good. So yeah, overall, at least with the characters that we got here, it's worth summoning for. In my opinion, the strongest, the character that has most value, in my opinion, right here is Senjumaru. Great farming character. Looks like her attacks are gonna still be pretty good. I'm not sure how her gameplay is. But yeah, Ichibei, I'm out on right now. She's gonna be solid, but it's basically right now I'm arguing, like, going through my head, is he like a 10 or is he like an 8? Like, you know, like on how good of a character he is. He's gonna be good, but that's why I'm kind of, my reaction is kind of like all over the place right here with this character. So hopefully he's good. I'm hoping he's closer to the 10 than the 8. And then Senjumaru is probably, like, she's a solid character. Although, since she is not a farming character, I'm not as interested in her. But she is a boost plus heal character, so that is honestly good for people who like boost and heal. I think that applies with Guild Quest, right? Because having a boost character definitely helps you. But I'm not so sure about any of this other stuff. So, yeah. But for Chronicle Quest, these characters are all pretty good. And then you have the... What the hell is this shit? I guess I can understand what K-Lab is doing. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you're wondering what I mean by this is, people complain about the bad filler with 1000-Year Blood War because they use the old filler. So they're giving us a good character in like this Quincy Ichigo. I'm not sure how good these two characters are. But yeah, this renewed Quincy Ichigo right here is a pretty good character, but he's premium. So now you have the crowds who argue, everything should be limited, and then you have the ones like the character should be strong, and this is what you get. It's like, we tried it the other way, we tried one way, we tried it the other way, now we're just gonna throw everything at the table here. And this is what you get here for filler. Yeah. So, overall, let's take a look at the banner itself. So, Step 5, Step 1 and 2 being discounts. Step 5 is one of the featured characters guaranteed. So, your featured character could theoretically be a premium character. I don't know how to feel about that. This makes me not want to go deep on the banner personally. Like by deep, I mean go to Step 5. Yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. I like Senjumaru. She's the one that stands out. But at this point, I might just summon on the individual for her versus going super deep on here. That's the state that we're in right now. Like, at least from my perspective. Yeah. Honestly, I would personally say go to Step 5. and then I wouldn't go any deeper personally, unless like obviously if you're a whale or a collector, and you know you spend a lot of money on this game, then this really doesn't apply to you. But if you're trying to be conservative with your orbs, because you got to remember, less than a month from now, we're getting Pulse Selection and the end of the year banner, and that is the second best time of the year for this game when it comes to summons. Pulse Selection has some of the best characters in the game. Pulse Selection this year is going to be one of the best it's ever been. There might have been another banner that's around this level, maybe a little bit better, maybe a little bit worse, and it's going to be kind of subjective. But this is one of the best Pulse Selection banners ever in this game. You know, 12 really good characters, and maybe one that could be argued, maybe not as good, but in my opinion, 12 really good characters, you know, that you can summon for. That's going to be, I believe, around December 25th. And then you got, about a week later, the end of year banner, which is probably, at this rate, I'm going to just say it's going to be a 1,000-year Blood War banner. We got a mid-month 1,000-year Blood War banner, end of the month 1,000-year Blood War banner for November. If next month's end of the month banner, or the end of year banner, is not a 1,000-year Blood War, I am starting to wondering what the hell is going on with K-Lab's planning. That is basically going to be it. But overall, another 1,000-year Blood War banner. I'm definitely interested in it. I want to see how many characters I got here. Where's the character pool? Obviously, I don't have the 3 new characters, and I think I have the 1,000-year Blood War characters, or some of them. And I want to see. Okay, so here we are. Not 3. Okay, so I'm missing that renewed Quincy Ichigo. I knew that. And we're missing Chojiro and Genryusai. So, actually, yeah, that's not too bad. Chojiro and Genryusai. I just want to pull new characters, personally. So, I'm going to probably be doing my ticket summons, because I do not expect the 4th anniversary. You know what? Imagine at the end of the year they give us the 4th anniversary renewed characters. I could see them doing that, because I'm tempted to summon on those tickets right now. I want to summon, get some of the premium characters that I don't have, and just basically use it. Because I mean, we're already halfway to the point. We're almost up, I should say, almost to the halfway point for till next year's anniversary. So, you know, I could theoretically save my tickets. Like what am I at right now for tickets? Like 2,000 some. Why are you updating? Oh shit. I'm gonna be muting. Hold on, I'm gonna be muting my speakers right now. And if there's a loud, really freaking noise in here because I decided to put a movie cinematic, which is what I think this is right here. Yeah. I want to see. By the way, I hate their little movie cinematic that they do, because it's so freaking loud on computer, on Steam, and they don't seem to... Okay, thank God. Okay, so I muted it for nothing, but I had to be on the safe side, because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to annoy other people. Where the hell is that dang button? There we go. Oh, I was going to check the tickets. Why the hell didn't it show up before? That's what I want to know. Doesn't that usually happen before? So I got 130 of this right here, and I got one of these tickets. And I got 2,164 of these tickets. So if I were to use all my soul tickets that I have currently saved up, I'd probably get 2,200. Probably get a decent amount of characters from that. Either way, that's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think on this banner. Are you going to be summoning on it? I really can't believe they did that. I got to look at that banner really quickly again. Like, seriously? What is this? What is that? Seriously. 3 premium. Like, it's not even 3 good premium characters either. It's like, well, okay, maybe 1 is really good. 2, I'm like out on. Let me know, are these characters any good? Because I just don't play with them, honestly. I tend to be sticking mostly with the anniversary characters or the renewed anniversary characters if I got them, and limited characters. I don't usually utilize premium characters all that often unless it's something like Senkaimo. Anywho, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.